Did you know that global franchise restaurants have special menu options that are not available in the United States? In this series, we're going to recreate those items so you can try them at home too. Hello everyone! In this episode of our Around the World series, we're going to make the Angry Waffle from KFC China. It appears to be their version of the classic chicken and waffles you'd find here in the United States. Not sure why it's named Angry Waffle, but it looks yummy, so we thought we'd give it a try. Let's get started! First, we need to make chicken song or chicken floss. Sounds odd but tastes delicious. Place the chicken breast in a pot and cover with water. We're going to boil it until it's cooked, then allow it to cool. While the chicken is cooking, we're going to make the waffle dough. In a bowl, combine 60 grams of milk and 30 grams of water and microwave for a few seconds to make warm. Add to a bigger bowl, then add 15 grams of sugar, 4 grams of yeast, 1 egg, 1 gram of vanilla, 230 grams of AP flour, and finally 2 grams of salt, and start kneading. We're using a stand mixer, but you can do it just as easy by hand. Once it has formed into a bowl, we're going to slowly add in 100 grams of softened butter. It's a lot of butter and will take a while, so be patient. Once all the butter is in, move it to a bowl, cover with plastic wrap, and allow to double. By this time, the chicken should be cooked and cooled, so it's time for the worst part. We need to shred it very thin. I highly recommend buying this from an Asian store or Amazon if you can. If you can't find it, put on your favorite YouTube series and get down to business to defeat the chicken. After a while and some help, it's done. Next, measure out 20 grams of sugar, 40 grams of soy sauce, and half a gram of MSG. Mix to combine and move to the stove. Into a pan on medium heat, add the soy sauce, then the chicken. Mix to coat evenly, then keep mixing and cooking until it's completely dry and no more steam rises when you mix it. It'll be a while, so for real, just buy it. Once done, we need to make sugar pearls. In a pot, add 60 grams of sugar. Then cook on medium heat until it just begins to melt. Once it does, take it off the heat and mix until it clumps together. Repeat the process until you get bigger and bigger clumps of sugar. Once they're pearl-sized, remove from the heat and allow to cool. After all that, the waffle dough should be doubled. And tada! Next, we're going to mix in the cooled sugar pearls, then divide it into 70-gram balls. Place the waffle bowl into your waffle iron and make a waffle. We found starting in a cool waffle iron was the best to ensure the sugar melted. Once it's golden brown and yummy looking, it's time to assemble. Place a good amount of the chicken floss onto a waffle, then drizzle on some maple syrup. Don't mind the missing apron. And here is our version of the Angry Waffle from KFC China. It's really yummy. A waffle with sweet, salty, and savory flavors. Just like fried chicken and waffles here. The homemade chicken song is just missing the texture that store-bought one has. All in all, the Angry Waffle is really tasty and will make you happy. Highly recommend you try it. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to see what will we cook next.